Dive into the pages of history, and you'll find the roots of the India-Pakistan relationship deeply embedded in the era of British colonial rule. This period was a significant precursor, shaping the dynamics that would later emerge between these two South Asian giants. In the year of 1947, the British colonial rule ended, giving birth to two separate nations, India and Pakistan. This division, known as the partition, was based on religious lines, with India predominantly Hindu and Pakistan predominantly Muslim. But this wasn't a peaceful separation. The partition ignited an unprecedented wave of violence, causing the displacement of millions of people on both sides. Families were torn apart, communities ravaged, and the seeds of hostility sown. The immediate aftermath of partition was characterized by suspicion, animosity, and a bitter struggle for resources and territory. Thus, the birth of these two nations was marked by bloodshed and turmoil, setting a tumultuous tone for their future relationship. Fast forward from 1947 to the present day, and the relationship between India and Pakistan remains strained, fueled by a series of conflicts and disagreements. Now let's delve into the crux of the matter. One of the primary reasons for this strained relationship is the territorial dispute over Kashmir. This beautiful region, often referred to as paradise on earth, has been the bone of contention between the two nations since their inception. Despite numerous dialogues and diplomatic efforts, a resolution remains elusive, leading to several military conflicts and ceaseless tensions. In addition to territorial disputes, religious differences have also played a significant role. The partition of British India into two separate nations, Hindu-majority India and Muslim-majority Pakistan, was marred by violence and bloodshed. This religious divide, deeply ingrained in the historical memory of both nations, continues to affect their relationship. Political disagreements further exacerbate the situation. The two countries have fundamentally different political ideologies, with India being the world's largest democracy and Pakistan following a blend of democracy and military rule. These contrasting political philosophies often lead to a clash of interests, hindering diplomatic relations. Now, let's consider the effects of this strained relationship. The constant state of conflict has led to significant military expenditure by both nations, diverting resources away from crucial areas like health, education, and infrastructure. It has also created political instability, with both countries often accusing each other of supporting terrorism. The economic growth of both nations is another casualty of this ongoing tension. Trade between the two neighbors is minimal due to political hostilities, and the potential for economic collaboration remains largely untapped. This has a direct impact on the livelihood and well-being of citizens in both countries. The ripple effects of this ongoing tension are far-reaching, impacting not just the political landscape, but also the lives of everyday citizens in both countries. So, what does the future hold for these two nuclear-armed neighbors? In a world that's rapidly changing, the relationship between India and Pakistan continues to evolve. The potential for a peaceful coexistence between these two nations is a topic of great interest and speculation, not just within the subcontinent but also across the globe. Over the years, there have been numerous efforts towards peace talks. These dialogues have seen varying degrees of success, with some resulting in brief periods of relative calm, while others have unfortunately been derailed by renewed tensions. The importance of these dialogues, however, cannot be understated. They serve as a crucial platform for both nations to address their differences and work towards resolving their disputes. On the international stage, global diplomacy also plays a pivotal role in shaping the India-Pakistan relationship. International organizations and influential nations often act as mediators, facilitating dialogue and encouraging constructive engagement. The role of diplomacy in conflict resolution is a powerful tool, one that has the potential to steer these nations towards a path of reconciliation. Economic cooperation is another area where there is potential for mutual benefit. Increased trade and investment could serve as a catalyst for improved relations, creating interdependencies that can foster peace and stability. However, such cooperation requires an environment of trust and predictability, something that is currently lacking. But let's not forget, there are significant challenges that lie ahead. Continued territorial disputes, political instability, and deep-seated historical grievances are just some of the hurdles that need to be overcome. It's a complex and delicate situation, one that requires patience, understanding, and above all, the will to seek peace. While the road to peace may be long and fraught with challenges, the hope for a better, more peaceful future prevails. After all, history is not just about remembering the past, but also about learning from it to shape a better tomorrow.